Hello, sixth grade students. How are you doing? How are you? Are you fine? Okay, so today we are going to see another unit, unit number 7, the storyteller. The storyteller. So it means the one who is telling a story. So from this title, okay, it seems that we are going to learn something that has a relation to plays, theater, and something like this. Okay, so look at this picture. It is obvious in this picture that we have, okay, a place here and some persons. Actually they are actors. It is clear here. These are actors. Okay, so as I told you, we have seen inshallah something that has relation to theater and plays. Okay, so we have here a short text about William Shakespeare. He's a writer, and here we have, of course, okay, 8 words. We have to learn these words and try to understand them. Okay, so before, let's listen to this audio about this first page.
Unit 7, The Storyteller. Student's Book, page 82. 1. Listen and say the words. Check with your partner.
1,
Audience.
2,
Candles.
3,
Mask.
4,
Lute.
5,
Actor.
6,
Wig.
7,
Costume.
8,
Tights.
Okay, that was the audio. I hope you hear it very well. Okay, let's repeat these words. First one, number 1 is audience. So look here, here is the audience. The people who are coming here to watch this play, we call them the audience. Here are them. Okay, number 2, candles. Okay, we have these candles. We use them in dark places. Okay, we light them in dark places. And 3, the mask. Is that the unreal face? Okay, or sometimes it is made from plastic or from the wood, and we use it to, for example, change emotional face emotions or something like this. Okay, number 4, the lute. This is the lute is a musical instrument. Actor. All these are actors actually, but we say actor for men and actress for women. Okay, number 6, wig. This is the wig. It's unreal hair. It's a real hair made of plastic also, for example. And 7, costume. These are costumes in each play or in films or something like this. The actors have to wear special costumes. Okay. 8, tights. Look at tights. Tights are this kind of clothes. The thin clothes or slim clothes, especially these trousers, we call them tights. Okay, that was uh, uh, how to pronounce these words. Look, here we have the friends that we know here. And here maybe the picture of William Shakespeare. Okay, so here is a text about William Shakespeare. Let's read it and listen, then complete these 4 sentences. Okay.
Student's Book, page 82. 2. Read, listen, and complete the sentences. William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616, is one of the world's most famous writers. He lived in England all his life and wrote lots of plays and poems. You can see his plays today in theatres all over the world. One of his most famous plays is Romeo and Juliet. It's a sad story about a boy and a girl who are in love, but their families are enemies.
Whoa! What a wonderful theatre! The actors' costumes are great.
Yes, they are. I think we're in Shakespeare's Globe Theatre.
Shakespeare? The writer? When did he live?
Well, he was born in 1564.
How do you know all these things?
I pay attention at school. Mrs. Butler told us all about him and showed us photos of Shakespeare and the Globe Theatre.
Photos? They didn't have cameras then.
Don't be silly. They were photos of paintings.
I remember that lesson. Oh, can you see the man next to the stage on the left? He looks like Shakespeare.
Yeah, maybe it's him. He doesn't look very happy.
The audience don't like the play. Look, the actor in tights is holding hands with the actress.
I think this play is Romeo and Juliet.
Why do you think that?
Because he just called her Juliet and she just called him Romeo.
It's the end. People are leaving.
That's strange. The Romeo and Juliet I know has a sad ending. That was a happy ending.
Maybe that's why the audience didn't like it. Look at Shakespeare. He's almost crying.
Sorry, that was the audio. So here, I hope you know what are, okay, how can we complete these sentences? So Alex think the tutor is what? So here we are looking for an adjective, okay? Okay, so let's do this exercise. Take your time, repeat the audio more than once in order to understand and complete these sentences. Okay, for the number 3, if you still remember, one time we did a game in the classroom, game about describing words, for example. So you have here to choose one word here and describe it to your partner, or describe it for your partner to guess what is your word. Okay. For example, they are in films and plays. What are these? Maybe people, maybe actors, maybe. Okay, so let's do this inshallah in our meeting. Let's move to the next page. Here we have the first exercise is about dialogue between friends, and they are talking about these items. Okay, we have here items. So what do you have to do here? Read this text or this dialogue, and we have to listen to. Okay, then we have to say who brings each item. We have to write the name of the persons or these boys here. Okay, write the name of each one who brings these items from his house. For example, who brings the blonde hair? Who brings the black hair, the necklace, bracelets, hats, and swords? So this is dialogue. Try to read it, and this is the audio.
Student's Book, page 83. 1. Read and listen to the dialogue. Who brings each item? Write the names below the items.
What do we need for the play?
We need costumes, 2 wigs, a necklace, and a bracelet for the Queen, and a sword for the King. I'll bring the costumes. I'll bring a blonde wig from my grandmother.
I think we've got a black wig at home. I'll ask my mum if I can have it.
Great. What about the necklace and the bracelet?
I'll check at home. I'm sure my sister has got lots of them.
Excellent. What about a sword? I'll make one.
I'll bring some hats. We've got lots of old ones at home.
Great. Thank you all. See you tomorrow at 3.
Okay, so I hope you hear it very well. And as I told you, you can repeat it more than once in order to understand it and in order to find the correct names. Okay, so that's it for vocabulary. Let's move to grammar. Here we have another grammar lesson. Let's take a look. So we have here 3 sentences. I'll ask my sister to give us a bracelet. I'll get my mom to make us costume. I'll get some sandwiches from the shop. Okay, so here we have we are going to discover a new rule. So let's listen first and say these sentences. Listen and say them.
Student's book, page 83. 2. Listen and say the sentences.
I'll ask my sister to give us a bracelet. I'll get my mum to make us a costume. We'll get some sandwiches from the shop.
Okay, I hope you hear it very well. Okay, so I give you here some explanations about these sentences. I have to share this page with you first. Okay, so take a look at these sentences. They are the same. Here, I'll ask my sister to give us a bracelet. Look here, I'll is the same I will. It's just an abbreviation or what we call contraction. We just contract I will in one word. Okay, so I is a subject. Will, you know, is to be in future, the verb to be in future. And here we have another verb, and it is the main verb here. And this verb remains in infinitive. It doesn't change. Okay, so here I will use verb to be in future because here we are talking about something will be happen in future. For example, I'll ask my sister to give us bracelet. I will ask her. Okay, so in the future I will ask her maybe today night. Okay, this afternoon, this evening. Okay, tomorrow, for example, I will ask my sister to give us a bracelet. And here, look, why do we have to use this term? I will ask. Okay, so here is to make offers and promises. So here it is promising, or he is promising to bring something or to give his sister something, for example. Okay, so I repeat. I will, we put it like this. I'll ask, or each verb here we have to put it in infinitive. I'll ask my sister to give us a bracelet. So he, this person who this one he is talking here, he is promising, okay, or he is offering something using the will. Okay, the same thing with the next sentence. I get my mom to make us a costume. Okay, and here we will get some sandwiches from the shop. The same thing, they are promising to do something or to bring something. Okay, let's return to our page. Here it is. Okay, look again at this exercise. Work with your partner. How can you help him? Then swap roles or change the roles, exchange them. Okay, here you have to help, but how can you help? Okay, so here, for example, if someone say, I'm thirsty, it means I need to drink something. Hungry, need to eat something. Okay, I'm thirsty, so you can say, I'll give you a glass of orange juice. So here you are promising to do something, or you are offering a help, for example. The same thing, okay? Look at these sentences and try to give or to offer or to promise to do something. Okay, that's it for grammar and vocabulary. Let's take a look to workbook. Yeah, let's give you some exercises in your workbook. The first page is for vocabulary. It's only about vocabulary. The first exercise, you have to read this text, okay, and complete it. You have to write here words. Okay, where can you get these words? Just look at these pictures, then write it here. For example, here we have two actors. Okay, so here we write actors. What is this? Yes, of course, it's a wig. So write it here and complete these lines. Next exercise, you have two boxes, box A and box B. And the first box we have verbs, and here we have nouns. Okay, use a verb from the box A and use a noun from box B, then complete these sentences. Okay, so what you have to do is to choose one verb and one noun and put them in a sentence. For example, this is an example for you. Can you light a candle, please? It's getting a bit dark in here. So light a candle, verb, noun. Okay, do the rest. I think it will be easy for you. And for the third exercise, you have to classify these words in these charts or in this table. Okay, you have 3 columns. Okay, the first column is about things to wear. Next one is about people. Last one is for buildings. Okay, so try to read these words and classify them in these charts. Okay, so the first one here, earrings. Look at earrings. We have seen this word in the last unit, unit number 6. So try to, we have here earrings in this column, things to wear. Okay, that is for this page. Next page, I think it's about grammar. Okay, look here. We have 6 sentences in left and 6 sentences in the right. You have just to match them, match from 1 to 6 to from A to F. Okay, so for example, the first one, it's called in here. If someone told you it's called in here, so you have to offer a help or to help him or to help her. So here, look here, it's called in here. Maybe I'll close the window. So you will say, I'll close the window. Okay, so the same thing with the others. Try to do the others. Okay, for number 2, look, we have here 6 pictures and short dialogues with each picture. Okay, look here, we have 2 persons in each picture. Maybe the one he is asking about, the first one he is asking about an offer, and the second one is giving, offering help or just promising to do something. Okay, let's see the first one is an example. The girl here said, what about Leah's birthday? The boy said, I'll bake a cake for her. So he is promising to give a cake or to bake a cake for her. Okay, try to do the same thing to the others. Look just at the picture and try to complete these small or short dialogue. Okay, for the third exercise is here you have to do your own sentences. Okay, for example, your mom asks you to help in her house, in the house. So how can you help her? Okay, write 4 things you will do. Use I'll. Okay, for example, I'll. Okay, and complete it. Try to write 4 sentences. Okay, that's it for grammar and vocabulary. Let's see the song. The last thing, let's see the song. Sorry. Here it is. Here we have a song. You have to listen and read it in the same time. Then try to correct these mistakes. Okay, you have here mistakes, 6 mistakes. You have to correct them. Sure, you have to listen first. Okay.
Student's book, page 84. 1. Listen and correct the mistakes. Then sing the song.
I'll buy you a necklace, I'll buy you a nice hat, I'll buy you a bracelet, I'll buy you a cap.
I really don't believe you when you promise me these things. You'll never buy me necklaces. You'll never buy me rings.
I'll write you a poem, I'll tell you a secret, I'll sing you a song, I'll build you a rocket.
I really don't believe you when you promise me these things. You'll never write me poems. You'll never buy me rings.
I'll take you to the theater, I'll take you to the zoo, I'll take you to a show, I'll do it all for you.
I really don't believe you when you promise me these things. You'll never take me to a show. You'll never buy me rings. I really don't believe you when you promise me these things. You'll never take me to a show. You'll never buy me rings.
Okay, so that was the song. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay. So I hope you recognize the words or the mistakes you have to correct here. For example, the first one, a parrot. Is it a parrot? Of course it's not. Okay. So try to repeat this song again and again in order to recognize these words and correct these mistakes. Okay, here we have short text here. All about music. Duets. What are duets? Okay. When two people sing a song together, it is called a duet. Okay. Often the singers are a man and a woman, and the songs are romantic ballads. Romantic ballads means, for example, romantic stories. Okay. These songs can be about happy times, but they are usually about when things go wrong. Maybe things will go wrong. For example, if you see this song, the man here is promising to do or to bring something, but he didn't. Okay, so maybe we can make it wrong. So here, what do you think? It's great, it's good, it's okay. I don't really like it. Okay, just it's up to you. Okay, so the next exercise is about, or the next activity, look, it's a dialogue, okay, between Olive and George. But here, look, we have the letter E here is written in red. Why? Okay, let's listen, and inshallah, I will give you a small explanation about it.
Student's book, page 84. 2. Listen and say the dialogue.
Let's go to the Shakespeare Theatre. Isn't it a little expensive, dear?
Yes, but I promise you'll love it, George.
Of course I will, Olive.
Let's go to the Shakespeare Theatre.
Isn't it a little expensive, dear?
Yes, but I promise you'll love it, George.
Of course I will, Olive.
Okay, so that was the dialogue. So what can you say about these E, or what can you expect about these E written in red? Okay, so this E is a silent vowel. A silent vowel, okay? We doesn't pronounce it. Teacher. We stopped in R. We write E, but we don't pronounce it. Or it is, as I told you, it's a silent vowel. Okay? And it makes the other sounds doesn't change. Okay, sometimes we have okay, the previous vowel may be long vowel. For example, here teether. So E here is a long vowel, but little, no. Little I here is the sound E is short vowel. Okay, so sometimes make it make the E at the end makes this vowel or this sound longer. Okay, so I hope you understand this one. Let's take some exercises from your book, from your workbook about these two rules. Okay, look at the first exercise. You have to listen to the song again and correct these sentences. It's the same exercise you have on the song, in the song, sorry. Here the man promises to buy the woman a dress. So dress here is false, it's a hat. Okay, the same thing. Sorry, try to correct these sentences. For number 2, here we have to write the rhyme in pairs. That's mean rhyme in pairs. Okay, you have to find one more rhyme. Okay, if you find two, if we are talking about pairs, it means two. Okay, 2 words. Then you have to find another one, the third one. So like here, look, the rhyme in pairs are the words that are the same in terms of pronunciation, in terms of their sound. For example, look here, we have zoo, we have you. They sound the same, okay? So write them here, zoo, you. And find another one, two. It's also the same sound. Okay, try to find the others here and find another one from your own vocabulary. Sorry. Okay, so look at the third exercise. You have to listen and say these words. Just listen and say them. Here we have little, we have mouse. Okay.
Workbook, page 84. 3. Listen and say the words.
Little. Mouse. Little. Mouse.
Okay, little and mouse. Okay, so both of them have E at the end. Okay, and as I told you, mouse, ouse, here ow is a long vowel, and here little, it's not a long vowel. So look at these phonic tips. Sometimes an E at the end of a word is silent, as I told you. It doesn't change the pronunciation of the rest of the word. Okay, that's it. For the fourth exercise, we have here 6 pictures and 6 sentences. We have to complete these sentences, okay, from these box, from these words from the box. Okay, we have here just Okay, endings. These are the endings. Okay, the endings of words. Look here, we have, for example, the first example. There is a horse in the house. Okay, so we have to put the same SA here. There is a horse in the house. And if we take a look at the pictures, it's picture D. So we have to put picture D here. The same thing, you have to complete these sentences and match them to these pictures. Okay, then inshallah in our meeting, I'll give you this listening in order to listen and check and to correct your sentences. So that's it for today. I hope you understand these things. And inshallah in our meeting, I'll give you more explanations and answer your questions in order inshallah to understand this course for today. So see you then, inshallah. Good luck.